Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In the last few years, I think I found pretty much every gear I thought that I need for backpacking trips with Ravi. But there was one specific item that I could not find. Well, there are loads of them out on the market, so I think if you go to any local pet store, you can find any specific type of that one. But I could not find a one that fitted well with my backpack and fanny pack combination. And then I'm talking about a hands-free hip belt. So I can have my hands free because when you're out hiking or backpacking, you often have tracking poles in your hands. If you're making YouTube videos, you also have your camera that you have to hold, and then you have the leash of your dog, and then sometimes it can be pretty much. So I really wanted to opt for a hands-free hip belt, but I couldn't find any until today. So although I made my gear video last week, I think this might be an addition to the gear list. And I was at the animal event today here in the Netherlands. Huge event, awesome. We go there every year. And I stumbled upon this one from Ruffwear. And what the problem is with most of them is that they are big, bulky, heavy. And because of all the clips that they have, they do not fit well underneath your backpack. But I saw this one and I thought, hey, this could be something different. Look how thin this one is. So yeah, I saw this one. Disclaimer for YouTube, not being sponsored. I paid it from my own money. And I thought, wow, this one feels really good. And it can be the one that I need. So I'm going to some specifics. And then, of course, my pack's standing here, fully loaded. See if I'm able to pair this with my fanny pack and my backpack. So yeah, we will see. So the material of this hip belt feels so soft. It has a sort of a soft shell feeling. It has mesh here, breathable mesh in the back, bit stretchy. It has a zipper compartment here in the front, where if you do not wear a backpack, maybe you can put your phone or keys or dog treats or something like that. And there is a big pouch up here, which has one big compartment. And then here divided a small one, which I think is really ideal for poopy bags, but of course only when you do not wear a backpack either, because if you wear that and then you're putting all kinds of stuff in this, yeah, then I think that is guaranteed that it will be uncomfortable. But it's really well adjustable. Let's take off this cardboard thing, makes it a little bit more easier. This is the hip belt closure, and it does have a big clip, but it is a pretty flat clip, as you can see. So not really bulky, very well adjustable. As you can see, I can adjust it on both ends, and this is the size large. You also have them in size small and medium. This is large, extra large. And the nice thing is that this all has a hook and loop system. So if you want to make it a little bit longer, you simply roll it out once and then you put the hook and loop back on it again. So there's nothing that is flipping around, because sometimes that can be really annoying when you are hiking or backpacking, that everything is flipping around and that you are not able to tuck those straps anywhere, and yeah, they just bother you. But in this case, that is not the fact. And of course, once you know, well, I have, for example, a piece of this length that I have spare, you cut it off and then you will not have anything. But that is really nice, widely adjustable. And this is the leash or the belt clip where the dog leash will go to. I will show in a second a little bit more up close with a leash so you can have a better impression. That is very widely adjustable as well, so you can pull this tight or you can loosen up, and depending on how loose you make it, the more distance you're creating between you and your dog. So it feels really comfortable in material, very sturdy. Yeah, it's Ruffwear. I mean, it is to be expected. And I had my eye on this one for quite a while, but Ruffwear isn't a brand that when you go to a pet shop around the corner here in the Netherlands that you can find Ruffwear. So I didn't have it so far, but now I saw it and I think, let's grab it. So I'm going to put you in another perspective, and then I'm going to put on my fanny pack and my backpack, in combination with this to see if everything fits, because obviously that means that I am wearing 3 belts. So let's see if they work together. So let's see if this combination is going to work. So I have the Ruffwear Trail Runner belt, that's the actual name. I unclip both of these. So this one I put on first, of course, because that has to be here in my lower back. So this is the part where the leash will clip to. So I'll take that one to show you. And that clips here to the side. And now you can see now it has a little bit of space. If I pull this tight, see, the leash is coming closer too. And then it is attached here straight away to my body. I can feel the leash, and if I lower it a little bit, the leash goes more to the front. So I think that is a little bit a personal choice for you. If you would like to have your dog very close to you, maybe give it a little bit more space to run in front of you, because it's obviously a trail runner belt, so it's designed for trail running. I will take the leash off for now. I think that makes it a little bit more easy. Let's grab my fanny pack. So I'm going to put that one over, and I don't think that this will cause any problems at all. See, because if I loosen this, if I even loosen it a little bit more, it comes to hook and loop again. Release it 2 rounds, and then I can make it a little bit longer. See, let's see with the treat back. Then this is in front of my fanny pack. So I have, what should it be, 10-15 centimeters in between. So that combination shouldn't bother. If this is going to bother, I'll hang this one to my backpack, but that's a worry for later. But this, yeah, this combination works, I think, without a problem with the backpack on. Let's see if that works. So far, I do not feel any buckles rubbing against each other or giving pressure points against each other. So put this one tight. I think this is a very, very good combination. Yeah, really nice. Let's put on my backpack properly. So now you probably cannot see the hip belt anymore, the running belt. But yeah, I think I found my solution. You don't see it, no, I know, but you know that it's tucked under there. I think this is pretty awesome. You have to make sure that everything is adjusted well, because now I cannot reach my clip here anymore. Yeah, I can feel it, but now it isn't handy anymore to start to switch this up, make it longer or shorter. So make sure that you do that in advance. Nothing rubbing. I have, let's see, this is my fanny pack. Then I have here my hip belt for my backpack. And underneath, they work fine. My hip belt strap for my backpack is on top, and the trail runner belt is below here. Oh, I think I'm really happy with this combination. I was not sure whether it was going to work. I was afraid that it was going to be a little bit too much buckle on buckle on buckle and layer on layer on layer, because obviously I'm wearing sort of 3 layers now. The trail runner belt, my fanny pack and my backpack. This feels good. 2 thumbs up so far. You know what I think is also great? That this is separate. So the part you're putting your dog's leash on is separate, as a separate buckle from the belt itself. So if you would like to take your dog off, you can unclip this one, but you do not have to take the whole hip belt off. So you can easily take your dog off, the leash out of here, whatever you would like to do with it, switch leashes, and then you easily clip this back again. So you can keep on the hip belt, the trail runner belt, constantly without having to put that off. So that's really nice. Okay, one thing when you're wearing several layers like I just did, when you're taking everything off, make sure that you unbuckle the right buckle because obviously you have three. So be aware that you're not thinking that you're unbuckling this and then you're unbuckling your fanny pack or your backpack or something. But that's just a very little thing. I think this is a very, very good purchase. Like I said, I was doubting because most of them are so bulky, heavy, and really do not match with a backpack. But this, it feels really good, like I had it on with Ravi. And it is super lightweight, this one as well. It weighs 132 grams, and it is so small and packable. So if you do not want to wear it anymore, you can simply put it in your backpack. It doesn't take up any space or it doesn't add a lot of weight to your pack either. So I think this is really, really nice. We are going to do a hike tomorrow. I'm not going to film that specific hike for a hiking vlog, but I will make some shots of this hip belt because I am going to try it out, not with my full backpack, but of course I will have my day pack on. So I will get back to you tomorrow evening. See you then. So we made it back from the hike, which was very, very nice. We hiked around 14, 15 kilometers. So a good test for the Trail Runner belt by Ruffwear. And I am very, very pleasantly surprised. I think this is exactly what I was looking for. I tried it both with Ravi's flexi leash and with his backpacking leash. So those are the two leashes that we use the most. So both worked absolutely fine. And because you're creating that distance with this belt here in front, you were not touching the leash or anything. The flexi leash didn't bother me at all. Only when Ravi was walking really beside me, then I could feel the leash, and I sometimes was kicking it a bit. But when Ravi was hiking and there was a little bit of tension on this one, he didn't even have to pull on it, just a little bit of tension. So the leash would go a little bit forward. It works perfectly. Very comfortable. I didn't feel any of the clips having a conflict with other clips from either my fanny pack or my day pack. So I'm very, very happy with it. It was not sweaty at all. It felt very comfortable. It gave an extra sort of padding in my lower back underneath the day pack as well. So I think that might be a extra plus with the backpack as well. A little bit more comfort over there. So overall, yeah, I'm really, really happy with this product, and I've been looking for a hip belt like this for years that I could wear in combination with my backpacking stuff, my backpack and my fanny pack, and I think that I found it. Really happy with it. So although I already made my video about my gear list for 2025, this one is definitely going to be added to it. It didn't suffer any damage from my pack either, from my day pack, so I think it will work fine with my backpack as well. So yeah. And what I think was really nice, that when we stopped for a break and I took my pack off, that you still have your dog attached to yourself. Because when I'm having Ravi attached to my hip belt from my backpack and stop for a break and I put my pack on the ground, Ravi's leash is on the ground as well. So you do not have any control anymore. But with this, your dog stays attached to you. Same when you're stopping for a break on a terrace or something. You do not have to hold the leash because you can still have the dog attached to your hip belt. So that was a big plus for me as well. Hopefully I could give you some impressions about this awesome product by Ruffwear. And if you find any value in this video, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel and notify the alarm bell. And then as always, enjoy the outdoors. We'll catch you on the next trail. Goodbye.